And like, unless there's a new medium to do it, like, yeah, I just see it being more and more important, to be honest.
If you had a podcast, what would you do? Like, what hacks would you put out to actually grow it crazy?
It's just like, just focus on making the best content possible. And when we write the videos, I'm just like, is this good content that people want to watch? Like, it's more just focused on, it's always been focused on make the best video possible, but even more hardcore now than ever. And it's, there really is no, like, if you wanted to be a top podcast, there is not, you can do these little gimmicks or things or whatever, but what you really need to be focused on is like, how do I articulate better? How do I get it where my questions are more well-researched and so they feel like they're getting more value listening to this and all these other things, which I wouldn't call growth strategies or hacks.
So when I am, let's say, making the podcast with you or with anyone, right?
But I did say make the best podcast possible for you. See, that's where, and this is going to be an answer you might not expect. I would say if you're having to choose between, here's a question that I think people would be interested in, do really well, and then here's a question that I would be interested in, but don't think do really well. We'll come up with 500, come up with 5,000. Eventually you'll find an idea that is both viral that you want to do that fits whatever you're trying to hit. And I was just like, this is fucking crazy, man.
But that's an important lesson for all the creators who are trying to make their products.
Yeah.
That they really need to be hands-on. It's not going to be working on autopilot. It's not going to work when they are just going to be like, oh, let it be, my audience going to buy some shit. Like they really need to obsess over it the way you obsessed it. Because I'm so happy like you put it out. Because I speak to so many creators here in India specifically, talking about building products and stuff and what are their views.
Yeah. And it's like someone who's getting $50,000 a brand deal and they do brand deal over the course of 4 years. Like there's a multi-million-dollar net difference. Like the opportunity cost is actually massive. And I think a lot of creators starting brands are just wildly messing up. Like I think they would be because most of them aren't entrepreneurs and they're just going to fail. And it'd be so much better off just doing brand deals and putting that effort into their content. Or like I said, just doing a royalty deal with someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Partner with someone who knows how to do it.
Exactly. Because like the odds of them running a product at scale and, you know, having 20% margin and being able to do all these things or having, it's just not going to happen for most of these creators. Whereas if they just, we're like Ferrero, let's sell $4 bag of gummies. Every one bag I sell, give me 80 cents and put this shit nationwide.